On this week's ATP World Tour Young Guns, we focus on one of the most promising talents in tennis, Alexander Zverev. The 6'6", 17-year-old German has been making headlines and already has plenty of admirers. This player is one to watch.
Really exciting talent. Doesn't seem to be fazed when he gets a big guy at the other end of the court.
My word, does he hit the ball. He's 6 foot plus. He hits the ball like you've never seen.
Seeing the breakout in Hamburg was fantastic. The guy's got serious game.
He's just got tremendous upside. He's scary talented. He's going to do some damage.
Tennis has been a constant, born to coaching parents with an older brother who was a top 50 pro. This sport is in his blood.
I just remember I was always with a racket. I mean, I was walking around the club in Germany, always with a racket, with a ball and doing something. And I mean, I always watched my brother playing, and my parents were working in the club, and I mean, I think they had the biggest influence on me, and luckily I play tennis now, and I'm happy where I am right now as well.
Zverev is a player who's very close to my heart, because back in the day when I was playing, whenever we used to practice off-site in Hamburg, that was the club where he used to train at. He couldn't have been more than 8 or 9 years of age, and I watched him practicing each and every time I went over there, and I took note of him. And it's been so nice for me to watch this progression. See him become one of the top juniors, always seeing his name. For me, probably the best of the rising bunch. If you're looking at guys 17, 18 years of age right now, he's got big time upside.
Boasting a full range of shots, Zverev is fast becoming the complete modern player. Still just 17, he's only going to get better.
I think I'm pretty aggressive. With my height, my serve is definitely important. I think my forehand is not bad as well, so trying to come in a lot, just trying to get over the point quick as possible.
I think he has very big potential. His game is enormous. He has such a big shot.
Being so tall, he has so much room to grow into his body, and he already hits the ball unbelievably well. And he's probably lacking a little bit of strength in a lot of areas. He's only going to get stronger, and once he gets stronger, he's only going to get better.
He's got a lot going for him at such a young age. I don't think you really realize how talented he is. I hope he keeps up the good work. He's one to look for.
2014 saw Zverev's first big breakthrough, making the semis in Hamburg before falling to David Ferrer. It was a week to treasure.
It was unbelievable. That was probably the tournament I wished it to happen, and that was the tournament I've been coming since I'm like 3 years old. So I mean, it was really exciting just playing in front of my hometown and in front of the crowd. It was always full stadium, so yeah, I hope I can play as great as I did last year, future years to come.
With so much expected for Zverev in the years ahead, the goals to get there are clear.
Just try to become better, try to become physically more stronger, and just compete with all the good guys, and try to become more consistent, not only one week a year like I did in Hamburg. Just trying to get to that level and stay there.
Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, a classic in the desert, we relive last year's Indian Wells final, a match-up to remember. And crunch time in California. We have all the action from the conclusion of this year's BNP Paribas Open. And don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com for your 24/7 breaking news, and talk with us on Facebook and Twitter in English and Spanish. See you next week.